Does this look centered?
Let me see. Maybe if I just put it a little more to the
No, leave it up. It really elevates the space.
Oh, God.
Am I the first to arrive?
The rest will be here soon. Please, come in. Right, Agatha?
I don't care, man. Whatever.
Central London was visited by some bewitching special guests for the UK special screening of Disney Plus's Agatha All Along. Starring Kathryn Hahn, this Marvel TV series picks up the story of former WandaVision witch Agatha Harkness as she searches to regain the magical power she once held. Aubrey Plaza, Patti LuPone, and Joe Locke also star in the series, which sees Agatha put together a coven of her own. Speaking with Virgin Radio, Kathryn Hahn revealed what she loves the most about playing Agatha.
I think that a villain that's also funny is my favorite kind of villain. And so I love her acerbic sense of humor. I love her sadism. I love that there's so many layers to her that are yet to explore. And I love in this show we start with her having no powers and her trying to gain them back. So I think there's a lot to explore. This is nothing I ever could have expected. So I was kind of out of body until we actually started shooting. I think my favorite cinematic witch is, without a question, The Wicked Witch of the West. Margaret Hamilton and The Wizard of Oz. She's my favorite. And I think my favorite spell would be for time to stop for a brief period of time, but I would still be able to take it in. Just because I guess being a mom goes way too fast.
Heartstopper star Joe Locke plays a mysterious character known only as Teen. On the red carpet, he teased some details about what's to come from his story in the show.
I can tell you that he is a mysterious character. You know, he's fun. He has a lot of personality. He's very fanboy of witches, but also, you know, there's something else to him that we may see. I mean, Margaret Hamilton as Wicked Witch of the West, I feel like is like the blueprint of what a witch should be. She, you know, and there's so many. I feel like I have an inclination towards witches anyway, so now to be in this show is great.
Joe also opened up about what it means to him to play a multifaceted gay role in a Marvel show.
There's been so much talk over the years about Disney's first openly gay character and things like that. What does it mean to you to get to play an openly gay character in a Marvel series?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's great. Teen sexuality is definitely a key part of him. It's really great to get to play that, but also what I love about Teen is that it's not his only personality trait. You know, Jack has created this really multifaceted personality of a character, and we spoke a lot about like the representation of that, whether it should be more queer or less. I think we got to a really nice spot with it, which I'm very proud of it.
Series showrunner and director Jack Schaefer shared what viewers can expect from the show's various witches' journeys.
This show has been such a passion project for you fighting to get it made. Yeah. What does it mean to you to finally have it almost debuting on Disney+?
It's so exciting because so much of my work is about maximizing the fan experience and trying to craft a mystery and a ride that is thrilling to the audience. And we're doing a weekly drop, which not everyone does. So to finally get to the point where I can see the audience reaction and hopefully, you know, watch people be invested and delighted, it's the best part. It's the dessert.
And then I have to admit, I'm a bit of a witchcraft nerd. I love witchcraft history.
Yeah.
And the history of witchcraft is quite nasty and often mixed with misogyny.
Yes.
How does this show kind of answer that in your own way?
All of the witches in this show sort of arrive to the plot disconnected from them, and there's a hardness to all of them, and I believe it's because of sort of the slings and arrows. It's because of the persecution, being othered, being marginalized, you know, in sort of various extremes, and we see that as the show goes on. We see the toll that's taken on them, and why they're all so hardened, and we get to see them reconnect with their power.
For more entertainment stories and red carpet news, check out virginradio.co.uk.
How did people find out? Oh, she's got comedy chops.
You know, I would say the class clown, but I was never like, I never did like the sketch route or anything. I was like a classically trained actor. That's what I wanted to do. I started in theater. And I think it was meeting Adam McKay and those guys. I had a very tiny part in Anchorman. And which led to, Step Brothers. And then it kind of like came from there at the same time that I was doing kind of this best friend in romantic comedy chapter. Incidentally, my first movie was with Kate in How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Yes. To be able to like full circle and see her just like, just be so delicious in this was just like a dream of dreams, and what an awesome full circle. So, it was never, again, you just never know what's around the corner. And I feel like my career is such beautiful chaos, but I've been able to be in such different genres.
But are you at a stage where you kind of go, okay, I've done a couple of funnies, now I'm going to wait for a drama?
I wish there was any major plan.
Okay.
No, exactly. It's just
I should represent you.
Let's do it.
Anybody that can come up with a plan.
Jumping into the
I need to
abyss.
manage your career because it's just all over the place.
I love it that way, though. It's the most fun. I'm really pleased that I haven't been pigeonholed in any way, clearly, and I'm just able to kind of like dip in and out of a lot of different genres. It's been really, really fun.
Virgin Radio.